like and describe. I mean, you can't make this up. When the Warsaw Pact was dismantled, NATO was supposed to be dismantled also. But instead, NATO grew and started including the countries that were once part of the USSR, United Soviet Socialist Republic. And that was the problem with Ukraine and other surrounding countries that were beginning to sign with NATO. However, NATO is based on trust. It's based on trust. But Trump screwed all that up. And how did he screw it up? He betrayed our European allies because he didn't want to be part of the plutocracy. He wanted to be dictator. So he betrayed the plutocracy and befriended who? Russia, China, North Korea. He praised their leaders. Not only did he praise their leaders, what did he do with those sensitive documents? What did he do with those sensitive documents? Who did he give them to? Who did he tell them about? Who did he tell about them? Knowing Trump, he probably sold that information. After all, the guy was selling pardons for what, $2 million a piece? And I think a couple of rappers. He pardoned a couple of rappers. So evidently I know he's supposed to be a racist, so I know he didn't love them. So they probably paid the $2 million. I would suggest that well, it's over and done with. So ain't no sense in researching that. But he probably hid that $2 million a piece. But getting back to NATO, one of the reasons European countries cannot trust the United States is because Trump was not arrested and prosecuted January 6th or 7th of 2020. And now he's supposed to be running for president again. European leaders cannot trust that. They cannot trust the fact that Trump could get back in office. So they can have all the NATO exercises they want. All it is, the United States controls NATO anyway. So they can have all those exercises they want. But it don't mean a hill of beans without trust. And the fact that Trump is still doing the same thing he did that caused the attack on the Capitol building is reason why the plutocracy in the United States cannot be trusted. It can't be trusted. A person asked the question long ago, is there any honor among thieves? No. If there were honor among thieves, there would not be thieves. NATO's gone for all intents and purposes. They're not backing NATO. Who's backing Ukraine besides the United States? And the United States, all they're doing is, this is a capitalist society. United States makes money off of war. The victims, hey, it is what it is. During World War II, Ford Motor Company had a factory in Germany that was producing trucks and other vehicles that Germany used in the war. And the United States bombed and destroyed those companies, and Ford Motor Company sued the United States for bombing those companies, and guess what? They won. Any any other country where this would have happened, Ford Motor Company would have been up on treason. They would be under treason. They wouldn't even be a corporation today if they did that, and then had the audacity to sue a country that was killing our servicemen. Is that, hey, you can't make this up. And if NATO trusts the United States, you got to be kidding me. Because this capitalist country evidently can be bought, can be brought, can be bought. You can buy this country easy. And with the way we run our campaigns, foreign countries can offer money and support candidates for public office to protect their interests. To protect their interests. Not the interests of the American people, their interests. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. And anybody that trusts the United States got to be out of their mind. Because this country, you can't trust anybody that can be bought. And the fact that Trump is still running around with the same rhetoric, talking the same smack, talking about he's gonna run for president. I mean, any country that believed in the United States and their belief was based on the president of the United States, Donald Trump, would have to be ignorant to trust the United States again. Unless you purchased a part of the United States. Well, that's all I got to say on that. Like and subscribe, and I'll check you out later.